Or no?
It's Andy,
Okay.
or it's Andy Biggs.
So last night, in the Tucson sector, there were 2,700 apprehensions. 2,700 in one sector of the 9 southwestern border sectors. And we don't even count the gotaways because they were just about the same number. The sector chief in the Tucson sector has said we basically have no CBP patrolling the border today. Why? Because they are all processing and transporting people as they are inundated. The border is uncontrollably open. The cartels are waging a war in the little village on the other side, on the south side of the border in Sassabee. They're burning out people who won't surrender and leave their homes for the cartels to take over. Why? Because that will be the jumping off place for human and drug trafficking through the Tucson sector. They're moving it over. That's how the cartels work. This administration supports that. They are the logistical arm of the cartel in human and sex trafficking and drug trafficking. That's what's at stake on the southern border. At the same time, we have an administration through multiple administrations that have been weaponized to spy on the American citizen, but none quite so avidly as the Biden administration. So, when 702 comes up for reauthorization, we have proposed numerous reforms to constrain the police and surveillance apparatus of the federal government, and it must be done. I commend Senator Lee and Senator Lee and Wyden, who lead that in the Senate, and Representatives Davison and Lofgren leading it in the House. We're going to mark that bill up next week, and we're going to start taking back the Fourth Amendment and the Fifth Amendment protections that belong to every American citizen. And I'm going to just elaborate on one last point, and that is on the spending. Obviously, it cannot continue at this pace. We must reverse course. But if you want to tell me that we're going to spend more money for Ukraine, or we're going to continue spending at the kind of levels that even a 1596, $1.596 trillion is, without first securing the border with measurable benchmarks, then this country may be irredeemably lost. I'm grateful for the senators who are here who are fighting this in the Senate, my colleagues in the House who are with me. We fight it in the House. This country has much to go yet, but at this current pace, if you think that we can take another 11, 12, 13 months of the Biden administration's spending, as well as its open border and its surveillance of the American citizen, you're not understanding the existential crisis that we face. I'm proud and pleased to stand with my friends fighting this, and I call on the Speaker of the House to not just be a bellwether conservative, but to actually stand up and fight. Thank you.
Senator Lee.